If it ain't politics, it's home life. Now, where was I?
Surgery.
You're talking about your surgery.
What's that?
You were talking about your surgery.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what happened. I pretty well said that already, huh?
Yeah. So, just backing up, a little bit. You're 77 years old
Now today.
today. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to get a little bit of background on you first. Your how many siblings did you have? Did you?
How many siblings?
Yeah. How many children
Was
do
that
you
kids?
have? Your brothers and sisters. How many brothers and sisters did you have?
How many what?
Brothers and sisters.
Oh, I had. What did I have anyway? How many did I have? 2 sisters. I had 2 sisters. I used to have a brother, but he died when I was quite when he was quite young. I have 2 sisters, and that was it. That's what I grew up with.
Okay, you grew up with 2 sisters.
And for children, for myself, I got 3 that's around here, and 1 that is in California. This say is mine. I do believe that it is mine, though, because it looks like my oldest girl here. So apparently, I got 4. 1 I hadn't seen for years. But the 3 I got around here, I got 2 girls and a boy. And the girls one's got 5 kids of her own, the other's got 4, as far as I know. 1 on the way. And my son, he's got 3 or 4 or 5 or something like that. Anyway, they're around here. He's co-owner of that big store on 4th Line, that toy store.
Mm-hmm.
They co-owns that with his girlfriend. And he's all over the bloody place. That's one of his pictures is well, at the moment, up there, that's that's my boy, the youngest, smallest fellow over there.
In the blue?
Not the baby, the guy with the long hair. That's his older sister standing on the far side. And that one that my wife's holding there, that's the youngest one. And that there's my son standing beside me. Yeah, that's and there's the 3 of them over there. That three when they were young, quite young too.
So you have how many grandkids? How many grandkids then?
I got about 13, 14. I'm a great grandpa now. My daughter's oldest girl had a baby not too long ago. She had a little girl. So I'm a great grandpa.
And do any of them have diabetes?
Right?
Do any of them have diabetes?
No,
No?
not yet. Not that I know of.
Okay, so you were saying that you grew up here.
Mm-hmm.
You lived with your dad until you were 16, and then you lived with your grandmother until you were how old?
Until she died.
Until she died.
She died, she was 80 something. 83, 84.
Okay.
And she passed away.
Okay, so while you were living with your grandmother, then you raised your family there then?
I started my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I actually raised another family besides my own. As I used to live with a lady that I met, and then she came and stayed with me, and she had some kids. So I raised them kids too. So I might, well, you might say I raised a couple of families. And that there was I figured being man of the house, I mean, that was my responsibility, so I did, I raised them. Even though they weren't my kids. But they treated me as a father, which was understandable. I didn't mind that at all, but that's one thing. So I mean, that's how that was my life. Seemed like I was always looking after somebody.
What happened to your wife?
Pardon?
What happened to your wife?
My wife?
Yeah.
She left me for another man.
Oh.
She said I wasn't looking after her enough time. I don't know what her idea was. Anyway, I was glad she did. I didn't. The one thing that's something that in a breakup like that. I mean, it seemed rather ironic in a way that after so many years and 3 kids, then all of a sudden it looks better over the other side, the other next door, like, eh? So one guy paid more attention to her than I did because I was working all the time and I was doing something. I was in sports at the time too, and so I mean I was never hardly home. I was busy on doing this and that.